Welcome back to my channel, Cosmic Insight Astrology. My name is Christina. If you have an Aries rising, Aries sun, or Aries moon, this is your 2023 astrology forecast. All right, Aries, let's see what kind of opportunities it will bring for you and what kind of challenges you will need to face in 2023. And a little bit of business before. If you would like to purchase my 2023 horoscopes, it's going to be over 2 hours long and it's going to be up for sale in each individual sign for $5. Or if you would like to buy all the 12 signs because you have a family of 4 and 5 and everybody has different ascendant and sun signs and you just going to purchase all of it, it will be $50 for 2 months, and after that it's going to go for $11.99. All right, so let's see the 2023 video horoscope for you. Okay, Aries, so January 1st, we have a Capricorn stellium in your 10th house of career, fame, reputation. And actually, Capricorn rules the 10th house, and it's ruled by Saturn, the planet of karma, the lord of karma, the planet of limitation and delay and restriction, caution, organization, but also it is hard work ethic, hard work stamina, it is old ages, it rules the antique and ambition, and it rules it rules your ex-partner, for example, and authority figures. So in your reputation, in your career zone, this stellium, what can it indicate? Pluto is the planet of transformation. Venus is the planet of love and money. Those two conjunct in your 10th house could represent like you going to have a career what you deeply going to love from January, but it will bring in plenty of money. Pluto is other people's money. Pluto is mortgage, insurance, like medical malpractice paid out. But that is 10th house. 10th house is your career. So it could represent a major change in your career, which going to based on Saturnian energy, and Saturnian energy with those energies over here and with this conjunction. Mercury is sales. Mercury is also studying and, the ability, the way we are processing information. Pluto could be surgeries and surgeons, and it also could be detectives and homicide detectives. Venus is, beauty. So it could be like you're going to seek for a career which is going to be a plastic surgeon, or actually you don't have to seek for a career. You can actually ask for an opinion because you want to have a plastic surgery, but you will just go and look for a professional, 10th house is professional, who can represent you and who going to do the plastic surgery on you. Or it could be a professional, 10th house is attorney, lawyer, who could help you to get the money from medical malpractice, something like that as well. So yeah, it could indicate a lot of situation, because I always tell, as above, so below. Every single planet works by duality, low vibration and high vibration. Just us, we are capable for the best and the worst. We all can feed the evil wolf or the good wolf. So just like the planets, just like the houses, every single planet has different vibrations. So you have to brainstorm to be capable to interpret or to capable to actually come up with multiple ideas. What kind of aspect can it make into your life? Yes, but it definitely could be something like you're going to graduate maybe in January, and you can graduate from to be an esthetician or to a surgeon or to a detective or law. For example, it could represent law school as well. And then your reputation could be really, like stable. Saturn, Capricorn is ruled by Saturn. really powerful reputation through your work, your hard work ethic. Capricorn is hard work ethic. So it could be a really good reputation coming. And, you know, like it could be like, for example, you could get some kind of, you will be on stage, you will be seen by others. You can be a powerful politician maybe, and you will go for around the states or around the world and will be seen by others and influence people. So influencer for other people, powerful influencer for other people as well, Aries. All right. So let's see what else can we talk about. We can talk about Mars over here, which is going to go direct in January 12th. And Mars is going in Gemini. Gemini is ruling the third house. It's communication and the way we are processing information. It's also sales as well. But you know, written verbal communication, Mars is encouraging. It's really bold. It's a fiery, energetic planet. It's the warrior within. In Gemini, it could indicate a lot of conflict with others, conflict with your sibling, conflict with your neighbors, conflict with your friends since 2022 August until March. Actually, end of March, it's going to ingress your fourth house, which is in Cancer, which could actually bring in some kind of other issue, but I'm going to talk about that in the detailed horoscope, what is up for sale. But here, it could indicate some kind of issue with your siblings or with your friends or neighbors. And when it's gonna go direct, you will be more bold to actually conflict with those people. And you're not going to hold back anymore. You're not going to swallow it. You're just going to spit it out and you're just gonna say, okay, here it is. I'm not going to feed into your insecurity or your bullshit, and that's it. And it's going to have a conflict with those people around you, that I mentioned above. But you know, also it could indicate the third house is also could be like writing project or working on an app or working on your computer design, you know, maybe on your website. And it was actually delayed. Mars is in retrograde. You didn't feel energetic to do that. And right now you will feel it and you will be like, all right, let's go move forward. I want to do an app. I want to create a new website. I want to publish something or write something. And you know, I was working on this for months and months and nothing came to me. No, you know, inspiration at all. And right now a lot of inspiration is coming and you're just gonna write. So that's really good. Even if you have a lot of progress in areas, it could indicate actually, like, you know, like it could vitalize you, it could energize you. You will feel like you are a fast talker and you very energetic. You actually could have some kind of inflammation on your vocal cord, so it could bring in that kind of situation, or inflammation on respiratory inflammation, definitely. But you know, it's not deadly, so it's all right. And then let's move forward and let's talk about Saturn in Pisces. Saturn going to ingress Pisces on March 7th, and it's going to go to your 12th house. 12th house is cosmic womb, that is your mental status, that is your hidden enemies. Saturn over here actually could indicate some kind of depression. It could indicate some kind of issue with I don't want to be seen. I don't want to go out. I want to just stay home and retreat. And it could indicate some kind of hospitalization, unfortunately. Saturn, definitely. Saturn also, you know, could indicate some kind of issue with stomach issues. So in 12th house, it could be like, I don't know, maybe you want to check out for stomach or colon polyps or situations like that. But you know, it's Pisces, so most likely it is some kind of Pisces related issue. So it is the water in the body, and so it could be some kind of lymphatic issues. And Saturn over there, you know, it could be like some kind of lymph issues, or yeah, you will be need to careful with that. Pisces also, you have to understand the archetype of Pisces, ruled by Neptune and ruled by Jupiter. Jupiter is the planet of growth, is the planet of generosity, the planet of abundance and good fortune, and Neptune is the planet of spirituality, art, and aliens, angels, forgiveness, glamour. It is also representing and the unprivileged and illusion, delusion, and addiction. So Saturn coming over here, it could help you to get rid of some kind of addiction. It could help you to get into an institution where you couldn't get in before and capable to get clean and get addicted free. So you're not going to most likely use more drugs or alcohol, so it could clean you. Or actually, it could also bring in some kind of depression and fatigue, because 12th house also representing your bedroom, and Saturn could be fatigue and tiredness. So over here, especially in Pisces, Pisces is really famous about sleeping a lot and love to sleep. So over here, definitely Aries, especially because you are Aries. Aries has a lot of energy, always wanna go. It's very youthful. It is like, oh my, very impulsive and bold. And for you, Saturn to be in your 12th house in Pisces, yeah, it could. Compare with yourself, it is a lot less energy here. And like, yeah, I don't want to really be around people, I just want to have a retreat and that's it. Okay, and Saturn also going to conjunct with Formula Heart 3 times, because it's going to go retrograde July 17th till November 4th, back and forth. So Formula Heart is a fixed star, and it's a royal fixed star. So it's ruled by and representing Archangel Gabriel, which is the messenger of God, and it's in 4 degrees Pisces, and 4 degrees is an honorific karmic degree in mutable signs. So it is really magnified the energy, and Gabriel also giving you clarity and direction. So actually, if you were delusional illusion because of the 12th house matter and Neptunian energy and Piscean energy of addiction, then Saturn could actually bring you with Formula Heart some kind of cleanness and direction and purpose in life. So you will see clearer over here, or you will see the mistake what you had made in previously. And you will have to practice forgiveness for yourself and forgiveness for others who might have hurt you. So Saturn also could be like delayed decay, and like it could be some of you could face prison or incarceration. So yes, it could be like you will be away for a while, and Saturn is going around the zodiacal sign into 29.5 years, and 2.5 years stays over here. The beginning is always harder, and the end, when it's entering a sign or it's leaving the sign, for every kind of social and outer planet, that's the situation. So over here, what I feel like, it could be like, yes, I could get hospitalized for a while, or I could get in if you are young and watching that, you're maybe, I'm going to go to a retreat center where I get clean from drugs, or, it could be also in prison somehow. And it could be for 2.5 years for some of the people, and some of you over there. But as I said, just the beginning is hard. Whoever Formula Heart is a really, really bright royal planet. It is creative vision, and especially in Pisces and in 12th house, it could like very creative, really poetic. So you might actually just go away from society because you have a muse and you want to work hard on it, and you don't want to contact because you are writing a screen play, or you are working on your poets, on your art, and that's why you don't really want to communicate and be around with anyone. So it doesn't have to be the bad outcome of the 12th house situation and manifestation. It could be just like you are working on an art project, and that's why you don't want to be seen. And then let's see, let me do that. So what else is coming over here? So it could be also like yeah. So 3 times here. And then let's talk about Pluto. Pluto, so we get to understand, you know, what I was talking about, what is Pluto over here, and Pluto going to Aquarius, actually. So we were talking about that already. What kind of stereotype is Aquarius? And, you know, that's ruled by Uranus and it's ruled by Saturn. And when Pluto going to go to Aqua, that is going to be in your 11th house. Your 11th house is your fame, that is your hope and wishes, actually. Also rules the court system as well. And it is also the social circle. So definitely your social circle is going to go through major changes, you know. Like previously, we were talking about that your social circle might have changed because of Saturn being here, but right now it's going through transformation. You will know more powerful people, really, really truly powerful people. You might go into associate with scientists or tech guys or tech women, and like, you know, like people who are actually respect, you know, intellect and integrity. Aquarius is a humanitarian sign, and that is integrity and also intelligence. Aquarius rules also Uranus, the crown chakra, that is the higher knowledge, that is the long-term memory, that is the divine knowledge. And you know, Pluto is a major transformation. Pluto sees deeply because Pluto rules the 8th house. 8th house is the Ruth. 8th house is everything, the underworld, representing the underworld. So as above, so below. Aquarius is the highest point of the universe. Aquarius is the divine knowledge. As I said, Pluto is the deepest knowledge. So Pluto in Aquarius in your 11th house, you're definitely going to have a very versatile social, versatile friends. So some of them going to represent poor, like humanitarian, not necessarily poor, but people who don't value power and money. They mostly value integrity and intellect. And the other one, the Pluto side, it's going to be the powerful one, maybe politicians, maybe bankers, you know, whatever it's representing here. So yes, so it's going to go through major transformation. Your social circle going to reborn, you know, phoenix, like reborn. It suffered before with Saturn, and right now it's giving another chance, and it's coming back. It's reborn, not reborning. That is not correct. You know, Pluto there could indicate some kind of, you know, I mean, I'm not saying all areas going to have that, but, you know, you might going to join a swinger club, Pluto. And even if Aquarius is really air sign and value integrity and intellect, Pluto in 11th house, it still could indicate some kind of, you know, Aquarius represents same-sex marriages, same, you know, gender love and the gays. And it could be something with that situation. So you're going to enter a club, your social circle is going through transformation, maybe because of you changed gender, or because maybe you became lesbian or gay, or I don't know the other gender, whatever it is right now. But you know, it is about that kind of situation, and it's changing for you. So yeah, that's why it's going through transformation. Why not? But you know, there is a lot of Aries out there. So obviously it is like a million of you, but another million going to have powerful politicians around, and another million going to have people who are joining swingers club, or you know, like it could be translated different way as well, but definitely power and definitely transformation. And you know, Aquarius is humanitarian project, 11th house is humanitarian project. Pluto there, it could indicate like you going to be actually advocate for sex trafficked victims. So 11th house is justice and court system. You might be someone who is seeking justice for the one who get abused sexually or sex trafficked, you know, and because Aquarius is humanitarian, yeah, you could be the one who is seeking for that. And because 11th house is money from your work and your, not work, career. That is your career. That's fame, career over here, reputation, stage, red carpet. So Pluto over here actually indicate a big windfall of money. And it could indicate through Aquarian territory. So Aquarian territory is like maybe cryptocurrency, digital currency. It could be something with technology, some kind of, you invested in technology, you invested in Apple or anything other, you know, it doesn't have to be the one who already known very well. It could be something that is not really known, but the next 20 years it's going to be paying off for you because everything is going and moving toward to Aquarian ages, which is, you know, like definitely very technology, very innovational, very future oriented. So yes, or you might be the first person, you know, 11th house also the third marriage for people, but also its grandparents as well. So it could indicate something like maybe one of your grandparents, the next 20 years, and why not? One of the grandparents who was close to your heart, you know, and died already, Pluto is over here, or going to die during the 20 years, will be coming back through technology, so some kind of enigma. So, you know, like we going to be capable to it, and it's also gene manipulation. It could be like you will be the first whose grandparents going to be cloned, or you know, friend going to be cloned, and you will be known from that. But yeah, it could indicate that one as well. But you know, there is a lot of transformation of this, but definitely it's luck. And with Pluto over there, it could indicate actually like Pluto could be really a lot of money. It is like you will get money for your foundation, you will get money for your, if you want to build a humanitarian center or, you know, something like that for your nonprofit from other people. So it's good. And, you know, altar is in the first degree of Aquarius. Altar has a Mars kind of quality, very encourageous and encouraging you, energetic, bold. So, you know, like a warrior. And altar going to urge you with Pluto, because Pluto going to go back and forth in the last degrees of Cap and the first degrees in Aquarius. So it's going to magnify everything because, as I said before, the very beginning and the very end is totally powerful. It's a total transformation over here. So in your career and in your justice system and in your friend zone, social circle, hopes and wishes. So here, and altar is going to actually with that powerful Pluto make you to change. It's no way back. If you want to change, this is the time for you. The next 20 years is the time for you. It's powerful. It's like people are not going to recognize the change that you've done. And, you know, and it's definitely when Pluto is in 10th house and 11th house, it's great because Pluto here, the transformation that it does, it's really bringing power and financial stability here. So I would say that is a great transformation for you, Aries, and you're going to like it. And with this fixed star, altar, it's definitely going to urge you to change your social system. You know, you might have been surrounded with people who you don't like anymore. They were maybe really snobbish and you know, you just couldn't connect with. you are Aries, you are courageous, you are impulsive, and lazy people, for example, could bother you, or you know, you need a lot of attention sometimes. And if you didn't get attention, you just say, okay, I'm done here, you know, and you changing and you moving and changing that. So yeah, it is powerful for you. And let's talk about Jupiter. Jupiter is actually here it's in Aries, and it's gonna go back to Pisces, and in 2022 November, and then it's October actually, and it's going to be in Pisces end of October, November, December 20, it's going to go direct and coming back Aries. And May 16th, so let's see, May 16th, it's moving, oh, not by hours, let's go by month. So okay, May 16th, it's going actually to Taurus, to your second house. Oh my God, that is amazing for you guys. So if you have an Aries rising sun or moon, this is money. It's indicating new opportunity to make money. It's not money from other people like Pluto here in your 11th house. It is money what you made, okay? So Pluto here could indicate inheritance also, you know, but which is the inheritance led you to enter a higher social circle. Maybe you inheritance royalty, or maybe you inheritance title, which is like a higher social circle. But this is the money what you are creating with it. That's your income. The income is rising, and you know that is values as well. So maybe your values going to be different because of it is like if you have. And if you're not struggling financially, the values are changing, right? Because you can afford more. And then North Node is going to conjunct with Jupiter. North Node is a mathematical point of the moon. It's not a planet. It's going actually clockwise, and the planets are counterclockwise. So it's going to go back to Aries, but before that in Taurus, second degree, going to conjunct in your second house. Second degree, actually, it's also Taurian energy, Venusian, which is indicating money, flow of money, luxury, maybe investing in jewelry, maybe investing in diamonds or precious stones. So definitely it could indicate that. But you know, your income is rising. It is a new kind of purpose is coming up for you, a new kind of opportunity, a new kind of avenue, the way you can earn money. So that is could be the North Node is your career, the karma where you are heading in life. And it could definitely indicate like, all right, I'm going to have right now a different career, a different kind of way to make money, create. And it doesn't even have to be career, just like, you know, like streetwise and find the opportunity and actually being an opportunist and grab on the opportunity to make this money. So that is definitely very good for you, Aries, here. Okay, so flowing in money, and especially because you had Uranus last year, Uranus, Mars, and North Node conjunction, the triple conjunction in your second house. So that's definitely could indicate like power and power with money. And a lot of money flowing into you. So Aries, a lot of Aries going to be lucky financially. I'm happy for you guys. And anyway, you are taking actions. So it's really good. And then let's talk about the nodes and talk about the eclipses, because the nodes also going to move signs. And I'm going to go a little bit further here. And then the North is going to go to Aries in July 17th. And it's going to be here for 18 months. And when the nodes are going, the North Node going to Aries, the South Node has to be in Libra, because it's always working in opposition and in axis. So, and you know, it stays in one sign for about 18 months. And as I said, mathematical point of the moon, and North Node is Jupiterian energy, South Node is Saturnian. So Saturn is the Lord of Karma. That is your you know, like your fate over here. This is your destiny, where you are destined to go, and that is the future North Node. Then that's Jupiterian. And that is the head of the dragon, where you are heading. And so not in Vedic is the tail of the dragon, but you need to shed off. So Aries, you will have some kind of issue with your one-on-one relationship or significant other or marriage. And why? Because South Node is here. So South Node is indicating you had to shed off something. It doesn't have to end with divorce. But Libra anyway is marriage. Libra anyway is partnership, and but also justice somehow. And it could be like, yeah, I will need to go to court, some of you, or like to get my alimony, or get divorced. So yeah, some of the Aries going to struggle with relationship, let go of a relationship that doesn't serve you anymore, especially if you're going to have lunar eclipses in Libra over here. So that could indicate an ending, and it could indicate a painful ending. So what you have to understand with the nodes are related to the eclipse because the moon are related to eclipse. Eclipses, when we have solar and lunar eclipses, both of them is a dramatic, unexpected changes in our life. And, the area where are they? So you're going to have that in the first and seventh house. And before you had that, the second and eighth house. So money situation changed in your life the last 18 months. So maybe your partner had a lot more money, or maybe you had some kind of financial opportunity to create more, or you got inheritance, and from the inheritance you created more businesses. Okay, but right now that is you and partnership. You're going to put a lot of emphasis on yourself, and you're going to be a little bit more selfish, and because you are Aries and your energy is really powerful, it could come off badly. So you might going to have that kind of situation where you will, okay, like my partner can't stand me anymore, or I cannot stand my partner, and it's going to lead to divorce or ending there. But so what I wanted to say with the eclipse is dramatic change. Solar eclipse is when it's a new moon in our chart. So solar eclipse when the moon and the sun is together in heaven, and the lunar eclipse when the moon and the sun is opposed to each other. And lunar eclipse is full moon, solar eclipse is new moon, new beginning. So in this case, solar eclipse always coming with a positive change, mostly coming with a positive change. It's it's really abruptive, and it could be really powerful. It's unexpected. It's shake us in the core. However, that could be an unexpected proposal, marriage, bonus, or your reputation is changing on a positive. You get a promotion, or you become a CEO, or like someone well known or famous. So, or graduation, that is coming with positive changings. Lunar eclipse, however, it is painful growth. It is through losses, through death, the death of our loved ones, or divorce, or actually get fired from the job. So that is a really powerful change through pain. So we're going to experience the first eclipse in 2023, going to be actually in Aries, in your sign, at 29 degree. 29 degree is karmic degree, so it's gonna be over here in April, and it's going to be actually a total solar eclipse. So I'm gonna try to go back to April here, and I'm gonna go May 1st because it's April 20th. So it's going to be here. Oh, you know what? I just gonna do that by week. So let's go back. April 24th, and then 4 days. So I'm gonna take you back all the way. Okay, and it's going to be, so I have to go by the hours as well. I can't believe that. Okay, animate the chart all the way back to Aries, where you have the sun and the moon in 29 degrees Aries. Okay, here it is. So that's the new moon. It's a new beginning, and it's something with your self-esteem, something with the way you pretend. So it's a new beginning. It's reinventing yourself in April. I want to focus on myself. That is actually around your birthday, Aries, right? and I want to reinvent myself. I get another chance in life, and I want to be more beautiful. I want to change the way I look. I want to change my wardrobe. I want to change, like maybe my makeups, my hairstyle, or I get some kind of elective surgeries because of I want to look different. And then on May 5th, it's going to go by weeks. So 2 weeks later, we're going to have actually a lunar eclipse in Scorpio. And it's going to be in 14 degrees Scorpio. So let's go May 5th, 14 degrees in Scorpio. So that's when the Sun and the Moon is opposition. It's going to be again in your second and eighth house. So that's financial matters. So here, because of the Moon is here and the lunar eclipse is an ending and it's a painful ending, it could represent the death of a family member, a father, mother figure, as mother-in-law, father-in-law figure who is leaving some kind of big inheritance or inheritance on you. So your finance is going to get better, but through inheritance, through a loss, most likely. It could be also like, I wanted to get the mortgage and I won't get it. They're gonna deny me. Or, I have to pay back the loan and they said they're going to give me loan forgiveness, but they won't. Or situations like that, or the insurance money didn't pay out as much as I wanted, or I had a medical malpractice, but I wanted to get 1 million and I got 15,000. So that's a loss over there and the sadness over there from it. Then we're going to have an annual solar eclipse actually in October 14th. And I'm just gonna type it in, not even go by animation because it drives me nuts. So October 14th, there is a new moon over here. It's gonna be in 21 degrees. And it's going to be in Libra in your relationship. So you can reinvent your relationship. You might have some kind of fallout with your significant other, and you actually want to go to therapy. You want to mend the relationship. You want to restart. You want to give it a chance again. So it could indicate like, all right, you know what, if I had something, I'm trying actually to do that. And look, it's going to be in 21 degrees and it's going to be on Spica. Spica is a fixed star. Oh my God, a fixed star, which is skillfulness, integrity, and intelligence. It is a very bright star. So actually it's helping you to mend your business partnership, your marriage, and it's helping you to mend and save what it needs to be saved, because there is a very bright star, very, very bright star. Actually, some of you who are not married could have a proposition, like a marriage proposal or engagement around that time. So it could be that one as well. So it's beautiful. It's truly beautiful because it's conjunct with Spica. And then in 2 weeks later, we're going to have October 28th in Taurus, 5 degrees. We're going to have a partial, not a total, but a partial lunar eclipse in your second house. It's lunar, okay? So the moon is going to be over here. Okay, so, before I said you're going to have an opportunity with some kind of inheritance, like your income gonna rise because you lose someone. But the inheritance could be so big, then you give up earning money, you don't have to work anymore. And because of that is an opportunity right now not to work anymore. So you can leave behind all the way you were earning money, because of that is just like, that's how much money you're going to inherit or get through a medical malpractice or whatever, insurance or whatever you did before, or some kind of challenge you had before, it's paying out big time, and you can leave behind the hard work and the hard way of making money and just enjoy the financial windfall and stability. All right, so you also have to know we're going to have Rabbit New Year from 2023, January 22nd, which is a Chinese New Year. Rabbit is very, very lucky, and it's representing fertility. It's representing the spring and luck also. It's coming from the south, which is success in Feng Shui. And but rabbit actually, it's going to be a green rabbit, and rabbit resides on the east. So, you can have a little bit of a statue of rabbit either on the south, or you can have a statue of rabbit in the east as well of your home. Rabbit is the Chinese version of Western Pisces. So definitely spiritual, really, really clever. Rabbit is really clever, and rabbit is fertility. So, when rabbit is reproduce itself, they have sometimes even 20 little pups. So it's representing like money and windfall of money. So it could be really, really lucky, especially if you are an Aries dog, pig, rabbit, or goat. If you are a rat or a snake in Chinese, you might going to have some kind of issues or like some kind of challenges, not next year. But I told you I'm going to get actually a really detailed horoscope for each individual sign that you can purchase. So look out for that. Also, because of you are an Aries, you can actually have a red coral, because of that is going to nullify the negative energy, and it's going to nullify even Mars when it's in retrograde for you, and in Mars in bad aspect. So you can have that as well. And because of Pluto, Saturn are changing sign, both of them representing by black or gray stone. So I would actually keep on myself bracelet like black tourmaline or black onyx or anything like that. So it would be really helpful for you guys as well. Okay, so my baby Cosmo wants to go out. Anyway, I need to finish that. I wish you a very happy 2023. Subscribe, like my channel, and also please comment and share with your friends, because in this case, I can make more videos. I wish you a really beautiful 2023, a lucky one, and I see you in November. Bye for now.